Every year in Coryell County, we get spring storms. We're going to get rain. There's going to be a little bit of flooding, especially out here where everything's ag. You get used to it. But this year, it seemed much different.
Just a glimpse of what Gatesville woke up to on March 5th. Severe storms ripping through our community with floodwaters reaching a near record 30 feet.
Because of the flash flood, we would wake up the next morning with hundreds of acres completely flooded and more to go over the next week.
Font Leroy Park was one of the harder hit areas. Part of it has been closed since due to the damage. But I went behind the gate with City Manager Brad Hunt to see the destruction firsthand.
And folks have experienced several closures that are frustrating to them and us. But I think it's important that folks know that we've taken the steps that are required by FEMA to get the funding to be able to reopen things that people are expected to be able to use.
On December 4th, FEMA returned to Gatesville to also assess and confirm the damage. More than 90 individual damage reports were documented, from areas with hundreds of thousands of dollars in repairs to smaller areas with less than $100 in damages.
It's important for us to remember that the grants that they would grant to us for the repairs of our damages would be 75% on their half and 25% on our part. 25% of $1 million is still $250,000, for example, so the city still has some cost.
Now our local leaders will wait for that final funding approval to begin repairs and determine its priorities. Our community inching closer to rebuilding what was lost and making Gatesville, Gatesville again.
The big thing for folks is we do want the park to be open, but I know folks miss being able to walk down there, and we want them to get down there as soon as we can, as soon as it's safe for folks to be able to do so. That's our goal.